In this podcast, we are going to look at the ChiSquare test of independence. We would like to know if men and women have different opinions on the smoking bill in Congress. So we've collected some data. Hopefully it's from a random sample. We've tabulated the data, and we would like to see if men and women are different. So one of the assumptions here is that we have one random sample from some population. All right, let's go. Our null hypothesis is there is no association between gender and opinion on the smoking bill, and the alternative is there is an association between gender and opinion on the smoking bill. All right, we've got our hypothesis statements. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to plug our table data into a matrix. Go to the matrix command, choose edit, and then hit enter. And the first thing you're going to need to do is plug in the dimensions. You have 2 rows, 3 columns. So put 2 by 3, enter the data. Next you'll go to stats, tests, scroll down till you see the chi-squared test, not the goodness of fit, but just the chi-squared test, and choose A, matrix A for observed. B will be computed when you calculate. So we'll run down here, we'll hit the calculate command. We'll get our statistics. We have a chi-square statistic of 22.468. Our p-value is 1.32 times 10 to the negative 5. Remember that scientific notation, we've got 4 zeros before that first one. And the next thing I did was I looked at matrix B. I went matrix, edit, I moved down to B, hit enter, and I get to look at my expected values. Of course, I'm looking around to make sure that none of these guys is less than 5. All right, we've done the math. If you want to see how to do them individually, watch the other video on two-way tables. Check our assumptions. Remember, we have a random sample from your population. We have one random sample. All the expected values need to be greater than 5, and they are. We have the 10-to-1 rule. Assume at least 7,100 people in the population, and just for fun, we're going to assume individuals in the population are independent from one another. And last, we set our alpha level 2.05 because we always do. You could set it to whatever you want. We're going to reject our hypothesis. 0.00013 is less than 0.05. Next, we have to get our context in there. We have strong evidence of an association. And then we have to talk about the question. So between gender and opinion on the smoking bill, and that is a chi-square test for independence.